Hey everyone and welcome to Strider Hearthstone. I put out new Battlegrounds videos every week with hero guides, new hero reviews, and crazy game moments. So stay up to date by hitting that subscribe button down below and the bell to turn on notifications. So if you watch my other videos, you might have noticed that I'm playing on a different username than I normally play as. The MMR system in Battlegrounds is kind of broken at the moment, so I started this Smurf account recently and I've just been having a lot more fun playing on this account rather than my main account at 13k MMR.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
So despite the fact that I'm playing as Zephyrus, I don't really want to waste my hero power on minions that I don't really care to get a golden version of just to discover a minion from a higher tier. I only get to use my hero power 3 times throughout the entire game, so I want to save it on getting golden minions that I actually care about.
The battle is really raging out there.
So another debate in the shop by Bob, and like I said, I really don't want a golden Vulgar Homunculus, so I'm going to pick up the other 2 things in the shop, despite the fact that they're not great minions. So the second spawn in Azoth is a bit of a different story. I'm not rushing to use my hero power next turn right away on it, but it is something I could consider making golden sometime in the near future.
Rough battle. Pick yourself back up and turn it around. Go ahead and hire one of these.
The 2-5 mech buff Battlecry might have actually made me stronger for this next fight against Alakir, but I also feel like I'm decently strong right now with the double spawn Azoth, so that's why I went with the Hangry Dragon instead, because I feel like I have a decent chance of winning the next fight.
Keep up the momentum, friend. You're good at this.
So I had considered at this point to sell a minion and with my 4 gold to use my hero power and discover a tier 5 minion instead, but also there's no tier 5 minion that I really need that I can't wait until the next turn to get, and plus if I do that and end up with only 6 minions and also miss and don't discover a good tier 5 minion, it makes me a lot weaker and I might end up taking a lot of damage. So my plan from the last round would have been to just stay on tier 4 and use my hero power to discover a tier 5 minion instead, but now that George has died and I'm in the bottom 3 with a decent amount of health, I decided to tier up to tier 5 instead. With Tess Greymane playing mechs and me having an unstable ghoul, I don't think I'll take a huge amount of damage even if I lose against Tess, and if I take some damage, I'll still stay in the bottom 3 and have a chance of fighting the Ghost. and by being on tier 5, I can discover some tier 6 minions with my hero power.
Welcome back. How's it going out there? That's a great play. I can't wait to see this shake out.
So I'm fighting Alec here and not the Ghost, which is not ideal, but I feel like with the Golden Spawn N'Zoth, the Goldrin, and the Baron, I'm quite strong now for a turn 9 board. And I'm definitely going to freeze the board for that second Baron so that I could make a gold Baron for next turn.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble. You're doing great out there.
So with Zephyrus' hero power, when you have 2 different pairs available to you, when you use your hero power, it'll just randomly give you a golden version of one of those pairs. But I can't really take that risk because a gold Baron is way more important to me than the gold wolf, so I'm just going to sell one of the wolves before using my hero power. So this was actually a pretty difficult choice between the Foe Reaper and the Amalgadon. The Amalgadon does get a buff from my Goldrin, but it could also screw me over if I get unlucky adaptations and it generates a bunch of plant death rattles, whereas the Foe Reaper combined with the gold spawn N'Zoth will actually give me a pretty chunky cleave minion, which will make me decently strong for this next fight, and with me being only at 13 HP, I kinda need to worry about not dying here.
You're doing great out there. Nice work out there.
So I originally froze the board and bought the Macaw with the intention of going Macaw Goldrin Beast, just because that's what I'm a lot more familiar with. It honestly didn't click to me at this point that I was this close to an Exodia Beast board with the Unstable Ghoul and the Golden Baron already, but once I found that second Unstable Ghoul, it clicked to me that that was definitely a direction I could go, and the direction I wanted to go. So I'm selling the Foe Reaper and the Shredder in favor of the Macaw because the Macaw will die from the Golden Unstable Ghoul and it'll make room on the board for the wolf tokens that'll get buffed by the Goldrin.
Here's your reward.
So if you've never seen the Exodia board before or understand why it works this way, it's because Battlegrounds processes death rattles that occur simultaneously from left to right. So how my board is currently placed is when that Unstable Ghoul goes off, the first minion to trigger its death rattle will be the wolf, which will fill up the all empty spaces with those 1/1 wolf tokens. Next will be the 4/4 spawn N'Zoth, and then the Goldrins will trigger afterwards, giving those buffs to those wolf tokens that spawn.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
So that actually worked out really well, but at this point, it's actually pretty hard for me to make this any stronger in terms of stats. I can't make my Goldrin gold because I can't have it be more than 6 HP, otherwise it won't die from the Unstable Ghoul, and the effect won't work as intended. The only thing I can really do is try to replace my Spawn N'Zoth and my Macaw with Selfless Heroes to give my wolves Divine Shields as well.
minions really pulled their weight.
So I got pretty lucky and found 2 Selfless Heroes, so now my Wolf tokens should get buffed and also have Divine Shields. At this point, I think the only thing I can do is find a Golden Selfless Hero to guarantee that my full board gets Divine Shields, but other than that, I really don't think there's anything else I can do to make myself stronger.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
So this was honestly one of the funnest boards I've played in Battlegrounds as of recent memory. I know this isn't the only Exodia type board out there, so let me know down in the comments below if you've had a chance to try out this type of board, or if you've done something similar with Unstable Ghoul as well. Let me know down in the comments below, as I'd love to read about your experiences. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button down below, and I'll see you next time in the Battlegrounds.